Welcome to Paracord Pals and Heroes. These are some of the supplies that I'm going to use to make the Incredibles. Hello everybody, this is Courtney Holmes. Welcome to Paracord Pals and Heroes this afternoon. Glad you came in here. Assist me in making one incredible paracord bracelet. And I mean, it should be incredible when we get through. It's their family. It's the amazing superhero family that's running here on Pixar, Disney. Still outstanding. We're gonna put us together one, and it should be fairly easy, I hope. And come on back in. You know how we do it. So we're making this double wide Solomon, red on the top to be his face, black and red on the bottom tier with accents of the colors of their costumes. And I'll meet you guys at the bottom, and it should be, like I say, fairly easy, and should be an incredible afternoon. Back in a minute. Start of one concept and finishing concept on that one. Getting that Spider-Man look. Yeah. Well, the mask there, it's not going to work. I had applied some scrap 550 black to the back of it to make it a tab to pull into the eyes there, but that's not gonna work. So I've made him a personal mask out of some patent leather. Got some Velcro on the back of it. I'm going to put the tabs over here and here, as you see. When they're done, plop, put the mask on. It'll be removable, and they all pretty much got the same costume on. They just have different color irises and body figures. But yeah, they all have roughly the same setup and all. They are a family, so be back with you on that. Thank you. Alright everybody, I'm back. Here we are so far. As you've seen on the little tidbits I did earlier on some concepts of him. This is what I've got up to so far, and pretty much wrapped our double Solomon up, burnt them off and everything, twisted at the end as I do in the back, going down 3 on each side, burning and connecting on each one's individual side. In this case, the black and everything on this side, and the red and everything on this side of its own, to keep the continuity and everything of the bracelet. Did a standard eyebrow and eyeball of him in the back, you know, come in, except he's a little bit different. His eyeballs come down here, come in and out the back, right? Come on up under here. They're only going over 2 this time. 1, 2. You know, he's basically a smaller face. And I'm saying he in that perspective, but all of the Incredibles have the same costume on. They just have different figures. Some may even be erotic. Yeah, they kind of went for some weird things there. Make it a little bit on the adult level too. The eyebrows start in the back, as you see, as one single piece that's doubled, comes up through the center here, and then comes out. Each one of them branches out to make the eyebrows over here, as you can see. Then the pupils and the irises were done my way of doing the ooey gooey burn on the iris part of the black little tags that went inside of the painted white eye pupils here. The irises are, like I say, the ooey gooey melted and then super glued on, you know, Loctite it down. I had originally thought of perhaps doing this style mask. As I said, I glued some tabs here on the back and pulled through. This was going to be my intention. Give that effect there. Yeah. But I didn't like how it was spaced out and did, so wham. Come up with the piece of patent leather that I had in my supply. Yes, 5 and dime, head on out, you can get anything there. And I made him a mask. Now, this mask, I was trying to figure out how to get this on, and as I stated, I was velcroing him on, and hence the velcro tabs and everything. So you can remove this one. Put it on how you like it, because it needs to be flexible anyway, so that when you do wear it as a bracelet, if you were to, you wouldn't contort it or anything too weird. So for that space and where we are here, I think that's a good deal. Most of my bracelets do have their own individual personalities, like I say, and they also, if they wear a mask, have their own mask types. Same as the superheroes in the movies and the comics. Now, where we're at in this stage of an incredible thing to talk about the Parr family, Helen and Robert, Bob. Everybody in that place has a job as a superhero, and it was going on cool until couple of people, Bob, Mr. Incredible, without saying his name, well, started screwing up a little bit, costing more money, and the government just flat out said we can't get sued no more, you know, so we're gonna stop all this superhero stuff. So all you superheroes, y'all just stop what you're doing, go back to have regular lives. And you know, some of them were married and everything, like Bob and Helen. They had kids. In this perspective, they had Violet, their oldest daughter, and then there was Dashiell, Robert, or Dash, and then there's Jack Jack, the baby. And it turns out the whole family, with the union of the mother and the father, have superhuman powers, you know. And just like the mother, she's an elastic girl. She can, oh man, nobody's got anything on her. Not even Mr. Fantastic in my book. Not even Mr. Plastic in my book. I don't care. Can nobody stretch out like that or do the same things that haven't been depicted, even in the comics, as doing anything she could do under AI purposes. And of course, Pixar. Pixar is really something else. They got it, and she's quite the character herself within the family. Violet, she is the invisible girl. She can do all kinds of stuff like that with her powers. Dash is exactly like his nickname is. He is Mr. Quick Jr. He can do anything with speed and quickness, agility. And Jack Jack, the baby, oh hell, Jack Jack's probably all of our favorites. He can do everything, plus maybe triple what everybody else can do. And he can't be burnt up, blowed up, shot up, bit chewed up, or anything. And he can go in and out of things of reality and matter. He can move atoms. He can become invisible himself. Yes, true. He can fly and do everything else and turn to a flaming devil if he wanted to. And all of this, and he's just a toddler. So that's a little bit on them, and to, you know, of explaining them. They had to get together and kind of secretively start using their powers to help mankind and everything. Because there's always evil, there's always crime. Yes. Now, making their emblem of the Incredibles, I've got here 4 pieces of sticky felt. You can use anything, plastics or whatever, to come up with that. The first shape of everything is basically a football shape or a oval. So doing a oval coming up here, you can even bend this and perhaps do your oval 2 sides. Make sure it's the size you want it to be. You can actually take something like your thumb here and do that. Just don't cut yourself now. Be careful. You're going to be going around your thumb to make an oval shape. Just be careful and take your time. What you do on one side of here, folding it in half, of course, replicates and duplicates everything on the other side. And there's your oval, right? Make sure it's the size you would want it to be, or where you're going to put it, or whatever. And the next one, shape and everything for what they do, is the color black, you know, to fit on that orange. Now, you have to look at what size this is, right? Look at what size this is. Look at what size that is. And you're going down, you know, a little bit more than what you had on the orange, because the black has to fit upon the orange. Now, I'm pretty much okay with freehanding this. See that? To give me a smaller one, you have to tune it up a little bit. Per se, to fit on that. And in this case, a little bit more. But what I want you to do is to fit that on there where it has just about that amount of space on it, right? And you can do this emblem in plastic, you know, some styrene or something, cardboard, paper, as long as you can make it kind of hard and put it on there. Now, once you get this down and you're satisfied that the black will fit on that orange nice and pretty, what I want you to do is, while it's folded in half, I want you to cut it. I like saying it like that, and that comes from a movie. That's Lou Gossett Jr. on the D. If the tongue moves again, cut it. So you cut the two halves, and this is what you're getting out of here. It's gonna be like that, to your shape and everything and the way you want it. See how it comes out like that? Yep. Then I want you to take a very small piece of the yellow, make sure it's squared at the bottom, squared at the bottom. Make sure it's nice and longular. And then from the right angle, I want you to slant from the top here. Nice and crisp. See that? Nice and crisp. And you're gonna put it to size on here. So, cutting this and shaving it down, right? You've glued the black onto the orange, but for right now, I just go ahead and just look at it to make sure everything fits. You're taking this yellow here and you're going with the slant from the right angle down, right? Okay, now just leave that there for now. All right, and when you get through, you take another piece of the yellow, right, and cut you a circle, right? You can do this easier by just shaving off the corners first. Make sure you have some good scissors. And as you come up on a circle, just make sure you trimmed it on off. I see I got my sticky felt sticking to my scissors. I see. Alright, now understand that the yellow it's just a little bit bigger to stand out that way. It is the eye from Incredibles, from the original, like a light blue grayish suit that he had with the emblem straight down in front of him. This is the more updated one that Miss Etna hooked up for him, right? For Mr. Incredible, that is. Now, once you've got the yellow here and the dot, like I said, it's just a little bit bigger than the base that it is. That dot stands out. Well, take a piece of white, and of course, it is to be a little bit all the way around smaller than the yellow. So for that place here, yes, hopefully yours will turn out like mine. Because when you put those pieces together, this is what you'll have, all trimmed up. I plan to put it, like say, here. Loctite. Yes, this one can count for any of the Incredibles, not just Bob, but his wife, daughter, son, baby. They are the Incredibles. What you think? I like it. I like it. And especially the fact that the mask can come off and everything, put it back on, and so forth. Have at it. It's one incredible bracelet, I think. One incredible Paracord bracelet. So, throw me out a couple of comments. Like and subscribe if you would. If you really like this, hit that button. You know, hit that button. And that's what time it is. Show it up. Kick it 100. Because that's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to be incredible for you. So, I'm Courtney Holmes. Thank you for checking out this episode of Paracord Pals and Heroes. Come on back and see me again. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Dude. Hello everybody, it's Courtney Holmes. Thank you for joining us this afternoon for Paracord Pals and Heroes. I appreciate your support and everything. Come on back. This old vet got a lot more to give to you, and I appreciate everything you've done for me already. God bless. Y'all have a good day. The Incredibles. This is one incredible Paracord bracelet. I like it. I like it. I like it.